Hello everybody, and thank you for coming so urgently to my press conference today. I do have something very, very important to talk about. 2015 is the year of the tight end, not only in the NFL, but in every other art form. In music, we have songs like Booty, Anaconda, Wiggle, Booty, and Booty. And girls are showing their booties more than I've ever seen girls show their booties in public before. But in the NFL, tight ends are putting up more fantasy points than they've ever done before. And not just by one or two players, because that is expected, but by a large, decent group. I would say large, decent group of tight ends, of players. And you'll find that if you have a good, consistent tight end on your team, you'll find that they'll be quite the asset. Mr. Zanardelli, sir, owner of the team Let Me Gronk on your donk, can you elaborate a little bit more about what you just said? I'm saying that if you don't have a good tight end, you're going to fall behind your competition. So, what exactly are you saying? If you don't have a quality tight end, you're out of luck. Everybody, welcome to the first after the weekend of 2015. And I like the way it started out. I like it a lot. Now the first matchup we have is Get Off My Ditka, scoring 69.26 points, losing to Alshon Joffrey, who scored 89.02. Travis Kelce, the tight end production, getting 22.60 points. Alex, welcome to the terrific tight end club. Kelce getting 22.60 points for you really helps solidify your win and get you your members club card. It's imaginary, but just take it. And Cody, Bishop Spanky with 20.60 points. But I understand your reasoning for not playing him. Having him on your bench. I mean, he was the main reason why your ass was sinking last season. Now our next matchup, we have the Goodell, the Bad, and the Ugly, scoring 97.44 points, losing to Yugi Moto, who scored 103.60. Buffalo, losing by only 6 points, man, that has got to sting. But I bet you are super pissed about Eli Manning telling Rashad Jennings not to score late in the fourth Sunday night. I mean, that's 6 points right there. But Steven! Welcome to the terrific tight end club. Tyler Eifert getting 22.40 points for you. What a great pick. I wonder what made you draft him. Oh, you don't know who to take a tight end? Try Tyler Eifert. He's supposed to put up big numbers. Also, that Seahawks defense. I have never seen the defense give up 34 points in the game, but still somehow get 19 fantasy points. I mean, that just must have been a roller coaster to watch him go from like 10 to 14 to 7 to whatever it was. That was ridiculous. Next matchup, we have Breezing All Day, scoring 104.40, beating Lil Debbie Snacks. He scored 76.50. Alright, this matchup basically summarizes down to 3 players on either side. For Hugh, we have Breeze, Abdullah, and the Panthers D. And for Tucker, we have Jeremy Hill, Cam Newton, and the Chiefs D. And Hugh's players score more points. Pretty cut and dry right there. Next matchup, we have the Professional, scoring 95.74 points, beating Captain America, who got 82 even. McClossum, welcome to the terrific tight end club. Oh, Austin Safarian Jenkins put up 23 points. Very solid production, very nice. You know, I remember you wondering who to take as a tight end at the draft, you know. I wonder what made you pick him. Oh, you don't know who to take at tight end? Try Austin Safarian Jenkins. I hear he's gonna have a big year. But basically, I mean, to sum this matchup down to one sentence, McClossum had 2 players over 20 points in Romo and Jenkins, and Rick only had 1 in Chris Ivory. So McClossum wins. Now moving on to Let Me Gronk on Your Donk, scoring 165.32 points, getting the W over Super Mario to 64, who scored 117.12. And Buster, I will say that I am very proud of your team's performance this week. They really took everyone by surprise on how well they did. And I do feel a little bit bad because if you would have played anybody else, you would have won your first fantasy football matchup. But instead, you had to play the guy who had the top 4 fantasy performers this week. It was a good week. Did I mention that already? Yeah, it was a good week. However, both you and I did make the terrific tight end club. You with Witten getting those 2 receiving TDs Sunday night and getting 18 points. And me with Gronk scoring 27.40, baby. And for the last matchup, we have No Mo Romo scoring 72.64, falling to Presidential Pardon, who scored 86.76. Keith, your boy Forte getting it done for you this week. And you also got some solid production from Rivers and Martellus Bennett. And Dalton, you had some solid production from Wilson and Keenan Allen this week, but it wasn't enough to take over Keith. It wasn't enough to take over Presidential Pardon. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for watching the first half of the weekend of 2015. Good luck preparing your lineups for week 2. I'm gonna go take a screenshot of my lineup and go roster bait. Alrighty, bye-bye. That's gotta sting. I forgot. But Steve on! Welcome to the I think you're a deserving member club card. What am I trying to say here? You would have won your first real no. And Martellus Bennett, which I do believes English. Stay in school, kids.